Hey everybody, Austin Siragusa from MooseTV here, joined by one of the newest members of the Manitoba Moose, forward Colin Bileck. Colin, thanks for taking the time and congratulations obviously on signing your contract with the Manitoba Moose. Just take me through how that whole process came about and how you ended up signing with the team.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited so far. It kind of came about towards the end of I want to say probably May, just right before I graduated from Army, and I kind of got a phone call from my agent saying that Winnipeg was interested, and then the next week I had an actual opportunity to sign. So I thought it was a no-brainer. I figured that going north would be a pretty fun experience, so I jumped on it immediately.
And take me through your career at Army. You know, that's when people think hockey schools, I think Army might not be the one that jumps out of the books, but there are some players that have come out of that program. Just take me through what it was like playing hockey at that school.
Yeah, going to Army is definitely a different experience for athletes, for sure. Definitely, I don't know, probably a pretty more difficult path than a lot of other athletes. But you know what, going to Army was an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything. It was um, I got a lot of stories that come with it, so it was a no brainer when I went there. But um, playing hockey there, you're just like any other Division I athlete, but you got a little bit more on your plate when it comes to military and your academics. But just playing there is you know what, it teaches you a lot of different things, especially when it comes to resiliency and mental toughness. So just those kind of things, it just developed me into a better person and a better player too. So pretty thankful for that, and the opportunity to play 4 years at Army was second to none. So pretty thankful for my roots there, and spent a lot of time with those guys that I still that I played with. And there's a lot of guys that over the last couple of years that played at Army that are now playing professionally too. It's a little bit different path, being in the military, but they changed the policy a couple of years back to let guys pursue professional opportunities. So I'm pretty thankful for that.
And then prior to that too, you were also playing with the Northeast Generals, and then you also had your number retired by them. So that's obviously a pretty massive honor. But just talk me through, I guess, what that experience was like too. To not only have your number retired, but just play in such an organization like that and put up some impressive numbers like that as well.
Yeah, playing at Northeast was a blast. I love playing in North American League. Got me an opportunity to play Division I college hockey. But playing at Northeast was definitely, they were a new organization when I first got there. So being on a team, we didn't that first year there. We went through some ups and downs, but being part of the foundation that they're kind of developing there, that winning culture that they're developing was pretty cool. So having my number retired there too. I don't know if you see that a lot during juniors. It's kind of funny to laugh about it, but no, it was pretty cool. It was a special night for me and my family, so we had a blast with that. And some of the guys on my team like to poke at me, but no, it was super thankful that I got to play for an organization like that. And the head coach there, Brian Erickson, I'm still very, very close with. So very thankful for him for giving me an opportunity at the Division I level. And it was just a heck of an organization, I'm very appreciative for what they did for me.
You talked about how incredible it was to play for Army and to go to a school like Army, but what did it mean to also wear the C as well, also in that senior year for you?
Yeah, definitely a cool experience, to say the least. But when you go to Army, Army West Point, they develop a lot of leaders. That's what the school is. It's a leadership development at that school, a lot of it too. And a lot of cool, Army's got a ton of history, a lot of precedents, a lot of generals, with a lot of leadership capabilities that come out from that school. So it's pretty cool to be named a leader in a room full of leaders. I'm not going to say that it was too difficult of a job, because that the room that I was in is you got a lot of guys that know how to lead. So it was pretty cool to wear the C there, and something I was very, very proud of and still am. But wearing a C in a room where pretty much everybody on that team could have worn it. So, but it was a very cool experience.
And then getting set for training camp here in Winnipeg in just a few months already. Do you happen to know anybody who's previously played for the team or currently on the team? Any previous relationships with any of the guys?
I don't, not that I know of so far. Maybe some guys that a couple of my buddies may have played with, that they've told me that they they had relationships with. But no, I currently haven't really talked to anybody on the team, and I don't know what many big guys, but maybe I could take a look at the roster and maybe dig a little bit and see if I probably cross paths with a couple of them, played against them or whatnot, but not as of right now.
For sure. And you must be just excited to finally get into your first pro camp too. I mean, after, like you said, a college career, getting your number retired, it's been a great career for you so far, but what's this next step mean for you to play in the AHL, play for the Moose and Jets organization once the fall rolls around here?
Yeah. You know what? I don't think anybody's ever ready to give up playing. You know what? I'm just incredibly thankful to the Army and incredibly thankful to the Winnipeg organization for allowing me to keep pursuing my dream and giving me a chance to come prove myself. And that's what I'm most excited about, is just another year to get out and keep playing the game that I love. So I'm incredibly thankful for that. But my first year pro, definitely, I mean, there's some nerves, but I also believe that it's just like playing hockey, just another step here, and I'm gonna try to get into the swing of things as fast as possible. But pretty excited to get out there and meet the guys and get comfortable with the organization.
Awesome. Well, Colin, thanks again for the time. Congrats on the contract. We'll see you here at training camp.
All right, appreciate it, Austin. Thanks.